Hello, back with another video. I just finished picking up my Starbucks for the day because it's payday drink day. But I got a new straw topper and it matches my shirt. We're matchies. But anywho, today's a big day, start of a great weekend, and I'm going to try my best to vlog this whole weekend. It's probably going to be a vlog mostly of pictures and of some videos if I can find the time or, a few seconds. But look, who am I really kidding? My book isn't nearly as big as like probably half of the people at this con that I'm going to. Guillotine earrings, yes. So I'm going to an AuthorCon that is being hosted 20 minutes from my house, and I'm one of the authors that will have a table there selling some of my books. Now, I'm a new author. I'm still a school teacher. My main income, which is most months my only income, is still being a school teacher, which means after bills, I have no money left. So I was able to afford 25 copies of my book. So that's how many copies I will have for the entire weekend. But I have my QR code to my Amazon, storefront, author storefront, where they like automatically put your books together under one link. So I have that set up to where people can still purchase my book. But if I sell all 25 copies, they'll have to wait for their copy to come in the mail. But then I have Bookmark that, I could give them for $1, or if they buy the book, I can probably just give it to them for free, to be honest. But, and then I have like a little poster, 8x10 poster, that at my last book signing I sold for $2. So I think I'm going to do the same thing at this one. But those are the only things that I have. I have a blanket that I made, I think 3 blankets actually that I made, and some candles, because if you read books, you have to have a candle, right? So the candles are $10. They are soy candles with essential oils as the fragrance, because I'm allergic to everything. But I have lemon and orange and peppermint essential oils. Those are the only things that don't bother me as much as everything else. Lavender, I'm allergic to regardless if it's synthetic scents or an all natural. But I'm super excited about this con. So I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock to get the kids on the bus. Have not done much of anything since then. I literally have not eaten, and I have reactive hypoglycemia, so I definitely should have eaten, but that's how my anxiety and my excitement is running right now. So I made sure before I left I have my water cup with my favorite movie topper on it, and then you guys saw my coffee cup with my Starbucks in it. It's only as much as a venti. They actually measure it out with the venti cup, so it's no more than that. The very first time I used it, however, it was a different group of people working. These are all new workers. The old group of workers actually knew me, so the first time I had my cup, I did actually have it filled to the brim, and it made my little heart believe that I will always have my Stanley Starbucks filled all the way up. Don't believe that. It will only go as tall as a venti, which I'm a little salty about, because like, how y'all gonna sell a Starbucks cup that cannot get filled all the way? Like, I get it, it's a Stanley, but it's still a Starbucks cup. Okay. If it was a regular Stanley, it'd be different, but it's a Starbucks Stanley, so like, hook us up. Just saying. Broke people speaking over here, so I'm just saying. But anywho, I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my parking spot though, so these people can stop looking at me like I'm crazy, and talk to you guys while I'm on my way to get food. Yes, it is payday. Yes, I can go get decent food for lunch, but I also want to be smart about my money, and I don't want to spend money for lunch and for dinner. So I'm actually going to stop by QT and get those QT hot dogs, because like, the QT hot dogs and the chicken, deep fried little chicken things are like literally is where it's at. And it'll keep me hold over until until dinner time. I don't eat very much, and then I have a plethora of oat snacks because I know I'm going to be nervous already being here, so I'm not trying to eat anything that I know makes me go to the bathroom even a little bit. Like, if it's not me drinking water and having to go pee, it's not a thing this weekend, okay? Because I'm super nervous and I'm trying to get my name out there. Okay, not abiding by the traffic laws. That's what we're doing. This weekend is also a very stressful weekend too. Oh my gosh. I came back this way because, all right. Well, hold on. Alright, they're making new traffic lines at the traffic light, but they're not. They're blocking traffic down the one lane on each side, and they just moved here, and I came back this way because they were moved a different way when I first went into the store. Anyway, this weekend is a stressful weekend because not only is something exciting happening, but my in-laws are in the hospital. And as of today, so is my niece. Okay. My in-laws were in a car accident on, sorry, the tripod thingamajig keeps moving. So you might see me at a weird angle, but it just keeps moving. But anywho, they were in an accident on Monday. Tuesday. No, Monday night. Monday night. Okay. This is why this is complicated for me to figure out. Okay. Thursday after work, I had a bad allergic reaction, and not like Thursday as in a couple of days ago. I mean, like last week Thursday. I said a couple of days ago. Yesterday was Thursday. Anyway, last week Thursday, I came home with a bad allergic reaction from a lavender that one of my students brought into the classroom in their hand sanitizer. That's one of my biggest allergies, so like that one was like crazy. I still end up going to work the next day because it like I threw up and had stomach cramps and all that stuff, and with some medicine though, it actually was pretty good. I didn't have to go to the hospital, which was amazing, but it literally took all night for it to calm down. I did take allergy medicine and all that stuff, so that worked out. Went to work the next day, had still a small headache. I was fine. Saturday, booming headache. So I think all of that was residual from the allergic reaction because I felt like I was dying, like it was crazy. And then Sunday I was fine, went to church, sat through both services fine. Well, sat through first service fine, taught second service fine, in the pre-K room with kids. Had a lot of energy, went out and celebrated a friend's birthday for lunch, right? While we're still sitting there finishing up lunch, like my stomach starts to hurt. And I thought it was because one of the rolls that I got, because we went to Sushi AI, one of the rolls I got have dairy in it. So immediately another reaction. And that's my part because I didn't read it to know like not to get that roll. It had dairy in it because I didn't have my dairy pills on me, so I couldn't eat it. Well, that started another reaction. But then my husband thinks that it was food poisoning. I don't. I've been going to Sushi AI for years and never had it ever happened before. But something did not agree with me. I think it was just an allergic reaction because I have, like, my dairy allergy is getting worse and worse if I come in contact with dairy without taking the dairy pill. So I just think it was really bad. But I was I was in the bathroom for like 4.5 hours. Like, it was crazy. And then the next day, so I called off work because we had a PD day. Then the next day, as I'm like still at home trying to heal from everything. No, later on that night, it was 6 something at night. Because my husband and I were messing with our laser engraver or whatever. So later on that night is when it happened. The car accident happened because we went up there that night and we were in the hospital what felt like forever. And even when we left the hospital, my husband and I, because we were out there for a long time, they were still running tests, still getting x-rays and CT scans and stuff. So it was crazy. And then as of today, my niece got into a car accident. So it's been a stressful week. But I didn't come back to anything bad when I was out that my sub said about my kids. Hopefully I won't come back Monday with the sub saying anything crazy about my kids today, because I am out today because of the AuthorCon. And I don't know, so work was cool because the kids were cool, and I mean most of the adults were cool too, but you know, things. So it's been a roller coaster of emotions, because like you want to be happy when things are happy, but then because of the things that are not happy that's happening, you're not as happy as you probably could be. What I am though for sure today is super nervous. Hence this little clip was only supposed to be an introductory for like a few seconds, and I'm here talking your ear off. So like super nervous, super nervous, super excited too, very excited. You probably can't tell on my face how excited I am, but I'm gonna tell you I'm so excited that I know that is another reason why I can't skip this meal, because my sugar is about to crash. I can feel it. I've already gone too long without eating, and then the fact that I'm this happy has made my sugar do a somersault. Okay? And those of you who do not have blood sugar issues probably will not understand it, but your blood sugar is tied to your emotions. It is. When you get super nervous about stuff, it drops or spikes. But I don't have the issue of a spike, so every time it drops. Just trying to make sure this doesn't come all the way up, because I took down my twists from the back and one that was over here, so it looked like, you know, a really bad afro that needs to be picked apart. So this is about as decent as I'm gonna look all weekend. So there's that. But okay, I'm here to get food, so bye. It's a rifle. It's a rifle? No, awesome.
And then this one is like loading one of those old,
yeah,
or whatever they're called. You have to go down and then it pops out.
That's cool.
So you go like this. I know the motion on a big gun.
Alright, I just want to do a quick video because it's nighttime and I want to head in the house since I just pulled up to my apartment. But So day one went great. I only got one book sale, but I did 2 trades. So one book sale plus 2 trades is 3 books are in someone else's hand. So that's pretty awesome. And I was interviewed by the AuthorCon host. So that was pretty cool. So, but yeah, day one, and the community of like people is pretty awesome. The communicating, the social interacting, it was pretty cool. So yeah, day one. Good night.
Hello and welcome back. We are here with April Grove.
Yes.
And you have a book for us to talk about, yes?
Yes.
Is this your first book?
This is my first book.
Your first book?
Yes.
So tell us all about it.
So my book is called Dream. It is the first one in a series of 3. So they are titled based on the level of creepiness that comes in my head. So Dreams is the first one, and it is my reoccurring dreams that I've had since I was in elementary school. The ones that literally will not go away, and I've had them over and over again. Some are from elementary school, some from middle school, some from high school, some when I first got married 17 years ago. But they are, they have not gone away.
And so you wrote a book about them.
And so I wrote them down in a book.
That's fantastic.
Yes. And the second part will be daydreams, and it is the daydreams that I have that are quite often. And then the last one will be called Nightmares, and they are the nightmares that wakes me up out of my sleep that are reoccurring that have never gone away.
Fantastic. When do you expect your second book to be out?
My 8-year-old and I have a bet that I'm going to try to get it out on his birthday, which is December 4th.
Already with that challenging,
Yes.
That's fantastic. All right. So you're here in the main ballroom here at the Renaissance Hotel, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for our readers that aren't able to make it this weekend,
Yes.
where can they find your book?
I am on Amazon Kindle and paperback for Amazon.
Fantastic. So you're local to this area, yes?
Yes, I am from St. Louis. I'm a 6th grade teacher here in St. Louis. And I heard about this event actually from a coworker who is a teacher on my team right down the hall. I don't know how she heard about it, but we're always looking out, for new events and things that are coming. And I actually used to live right down the street from here, so I get a lot of the Renaissance event stuff, but she got this one before I did. And then she told me about it.
So it's interesting that we know so many of the different horror authors that are also school teachers. I'm starting to see some pattern there.
Yes, there are some stories that we have been told. Yeah.
I can only
Watch what you say around your kids. They tell it all, no matter the age.
I can only imagine. All right. So what made you decide you wanted to be part of Scares That Care? What brought you here?
Horror. Just knowing that part alone was enough to get me in. I've been a big fan of horror movies and books since actually before I can actually write my own name, to be honest. I grew up on horror. My dad and my grandma both are big horror fans. So I used to sneak in and watch movies when they would say, hey, this is adult time. You go, be with your siblings. And I was like, adult time? That means I need to sneak in and watch and read all of their books. So I used to confiscate their books, aka steal their books without them knowing. And I would read their books and then sneak in and watch the movies. And so when I was told that this was going to be here, and I was like, well, what genre? And they're like, horror. And I was like, I'm there. There was not very much, they didn't have to push.
No arm twisting.
No arm twisting, none of that. I was like, horror. Okay, I'm there.
That is awesome. Well, thank you for coming, and thank you for being here with us. If you are here at the event, make sure you go over and see April. Say hi. You can't miss her because she's going to be smiling long before you get to her table. So, and if you aren't here, make sure you go check out our stuff on Amazon. Remember what we're doing here in the long run. We're fighting real monsters of breast cancer, childhood disease, and severe burns. Thanks a lot. Again, I went.
Hello. This is day 2. I just want to do a quick check-in. The morning's been kind of busy already. My second oldest son has a band concert. So we had to wake up early this morning to make sure that he had everything he needed. And we went to bed late because we had to make sure that we cut his hair on the sides. He has the sides cut off and the rest of it is long. I am definitely going to insert pictures so that you can see how handsome he looks. He was not thrilled about his shirt. He said his shirt fit too tight. And I understand that, but we were in a race to try to find another shirt from the long sleeve concert shirt, dress shirt that he had, because he didn't want that. Can't really see, but I got a shirt for day 2 made last week or the week before last, I can't remember, but I found someone on Amazon that could do a shirt really cheap. I think it was like $15, so I just put the image of the front cover of my book on it, and the shirt is gray. I didn't want to be too dark today, which is crazy because usually I'm like black everything, but yesterday I wore all black, and so I knew the second day I didn't want to wear all black, but tomorrow I also am going to be wearing dark colors, so I'm pretty sure it's all black. But I will also take a picture of my shirt when I get that in here. When I get that in here, when I get time to take it. But I am here to get gas, and right after this I have to go and pick up some trinkets from the store for today to sell at my table. So while this person walks awkwardly past me because I'm talking to my camera, I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, and I'll be back later. Hey guys, I'm back with the end of day 2 check-in. I'm actually at home right now. So yeah, day 2 went amazing. So there was lots more networking, lots more like social interaction and talking to not just the customers that came in, but also to like each other, like fellow authors and publishers and editors. And it was actually like super cool just getting to meet, so many new people. And there was a lot of trade and a lot of purchasing of each other's products. So it was, I said products. Well, actually, yeah, products and books. So yeah, but all right. So today was awesome. And tomorrow is the last day. So 3 days of awesomeness. I'm so sorry. I'm taking a lot of breath breaks. I am also really tired. Super tired. I've been up not as early, I guess, as some people might have, but I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. So But I didn't go to bed until like 12:30 because my 8th grader had a band, so you can call it a band concert. He played for the football team today. But because of that, I had to, you know, get his hair and whatnot together yesterday, because yesterday was the only time I had to do it. But because yesterday was the first day, I didn't get home till around like 9:30. And I didn't even really start on his hair until about 10 o'clock. So started about around 10, finished at like 12:30. We didn't go to bed until 1. Because his hair, once I shaved the sides and combed out his braids, he has, like, his hair is like down his back almost to his butt, but it shrivels up. Shrinkage is the thing. But anyway, because he has so much hair, it took us a long time to get everything down, and then we had to wash it 4 times. So yeah, it was a lot. So I'm tired because I'm running, even though I got up at 7, I'm running off of like 5.5 hours of sleep. And while that may be normal for a lot of people, and it really is my normal, I sometimes can get days where in between the 5-hour night sleeps, I can get like 6 hours or 7 hours, and I haven't had that for over a week and a half. So it's starting to catch up with me. So while I'm like super excited about this event and the opportunities that this event has brought, I am also exhausted. But I honestly couldn't ask for a better weekend. So it's going pretty good. But I'm going to check out, and it is 10 o'clock right now, and I have to get back up at 7. So I'm going to go and spend an hour with my kiddos while they drive me crazy and talk about all the things that they've already talked to me about, because even though I was at the event, they called a lot and text a lot. So I'm still going to go out and spend some time with them in person and get all the hugs and stuff. So checking out for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello guys, back with another video. I am doing a day 3 check-in. Today is the last and final day for the AuthorCon IV, which is usually held in Williamsburg, and this is their first year doing it in St. Louis. I'm actually super excited that they did it here, because this has been an experience that has been really amazing. So day 3, last day, shorter day, but I'm super excited. Also today, my friend Brandy will be doing a reading from her book, but we're trying to figure out, because I'm at a table with another girl from church. Her name is Maddie, my friend Maddie, and Brandy has a table behind us. So Maddie really wants to stay in between both tables and look after the tables, but I really want to put our tablecloth over our stuff, so that way we can go and watch Brandy do her reading, because it's a reading and a Q&A. She's sitting on one of the panels. We all had a chance to sign up for it, but my book is too little, too short, and I got nervous and I had psyched myself out, and by the time I actually wanted to do it, they weren't accepting submissions for people to read anymore. Yeah, so I'm a wimp, but you know, I'm actually just super, super excited about how today's going to turn out. I am still very nervous, but I am super excited. But before I go to day 3, I have to stop at the grocery store and pick up a snack for Sunday school, for preschool. I'm in charge of snack and snack, and to really see if everything's taken care of before I leave to go to the book signing. It is my girl who I'm going to be teaching with. It's her first day like leading a lesson, and I'm not going to be able to be there for it, but That's 2 firsts this weekend that I haven't been able to be there for, and that is a little like frustrating, to be honest, and I'm a little bit sad, but I'm also super happy and excited for my experience though too. But anywho, just try to make sure everything is okay before I go. So since I'm in charge of snack, the person who's subbing for me, I don't want them to have to come out of pocket for the snack. I think that's my job to have all those things provided. So that is what I'm doing. Kind of like the same as the sub at school. It's, you know, my job to have all the paperwork and stuff together in the activity for the sub to do. And that's what I did for Friday, because I had a sub for my actual science classroom. But all right, I'm here at the store to get the snack, and I will hopefully take more pictures and videos today than I did yesterday. Yesterday was the longer day, and I should have taken a lot more videos and pictures yesterday too, but I didn't. So hopefully today I'll have some more pictures and snacks and stuff. So all right, getting ready for day 2. I will check in when I get there. Bye. Everybody's getting ready to set up. All right, we are ending. Everyone's packing up to go. This was a great experience.